Good morning everyone, my name is Mr. Soto. I'm one of the Parkland GEARUP tutors, and today we're going to be going over the intro to cellular respiration. So, cellular respiration is the single most important reaction in the world, and it allows us to run, think, and do all the activities we want. So, keeping on with this is cellular respiration is not only done by a certain population, it's done by everyone. It's done from you to me, animals, even plants have a form of cellular respiration. So, cellular respiration, what it really just means, it's the process of how your body makes energy from food. So, whenever you consume something, your body has to turn into something else, right? So, it can't only use food as it is. It has to chemically change it to something else. So as you can see here in this image is you have here an individual who's doing a backflip, right? I wish I can do a backflip. But once you have nutrients such in a way of food and oxygen you go ahead and take in, your body going to go ahead and change it or transform it into energy, water, and CO2. Remember, when you breathe in oxygen, you breathe out oxygen. So whenever you eat something, you have energy out. So what exactly is this, right? Correct? Let's go ahead and move on. So the energy that you get transformed for whenever you eat something, it's gonna get converted to ATP. So ATP means adenosine triphosphate, and what it means is it's the form of energy your cells create. So adenosphosphine, just like the name says, it's a little molecule that has 3 phosphates. So whenever one of the little phosphate breaks, that's what causes the energy to be released. So all this happens within the cells, or even more further in the mitochondria. I don't know if you guys remember the mitochondria, but another way to remember it, it's the powerhouse of the cell. They're the ones that create all this energy that allows the cells to create new proteins, create ribosomes, and all this stuff. So all of this happens in the organelles inside the cell. So we have here a cell, and we're going to go ahead and just kind of take a dive inside the organelle of the cell, right? So right here, so this is a formula for cellular respiration. Cellular respiration starts with glucose and oxygen. Now remember glucose, it's your food or whatever you consume, your energy that stores energy. Oxygen is what you go ahead and inhale. So now you have this chemical equation or formation, and this is going to be right here. This area represents the mitochondria. So once the mitochondria works in place, it releases carbon dioxide, which you're going to go ahead and breathe out. You have water, which is just something you guys don't have to worry right now in the instance, and you have energy at the form of ATP. If you guys notice this equation, it looks really similar, right? Extremely similar. Well, why it is so similar is because the reason why it looks so similar is because it's just pretty much the equation for photosynthesis but in reverse. So remember right here we have the CO2 and water. Energy will be the ATP through the plant, and then it gives you sugar and oxygen. Cellular respiration formula and the formula for photosynthesis are similar. The only reason is they're interchanged, they're reversed to each other. So cellular respiration happens in 3 stages, and the 3 stages you have to know is first is glycolysis. What glycolysis means the formation of glucose. Then you have the erase that. Cellular respiration happens in 3 stages. Glycolysis, which is breaking your glucose. You have the Krebs cycle and the electron transportation chains, which you will go further in the other tutors videos. Each of them are going to go into more depth and more explanation of what of each of these cycles represents. So, and that is a quick intro to cellular respiration. I know it's super easy, but each little step has to go further in detail, and each of the other tutors will go ahead and explain a little bit further of what it is to what actual steps are required for cellular respiration. And that was a quick little intro to cellular respiration. I do want to go ahead. I'd like to go ahead and thank you all for this amazing year. It's my last year. I'm already graduating from the nursing program at UTEP, and thank you very much for everything. It's pretty much my farewell and my sign off, and I hope to see you guys soon, maybe as a colleague or maybe in the hospitals, but it's not a goodbye, it's a farewell, right? It's not a farewell. It's just we'll see you guys soon. Take care.